Welcome to El Gato channel, where we uncover the secrets of ancient Egypt carved into stone. The Giza Pyramid is one of the most iconic wonders of this ancient civilization, with unique and mysterious design features that have fascinated explorers and scholars throughout history. Particularly, the Queen's Chamber within the Great Pyramid is one of the most enigmatic spaces, puzzling those who study this magnificent structure. Contrary to its name, no one today believes that the Queen's Chamber was designed for a queen. The name originated during the Islamic Middle Ages, and its saddle-shaped vault ceiling was considered to have feminine attributes, contrasting with the King's Chamber, which was viewed as a more sacred space. This has led to the Great Pyramid being the only one that has both chambers, while later pyramids often featured only the burial chamber and an antechamber. Although named the Queen's Chamber, it's not merely a ceremonial room. It stands independently from the King's Chamber and is blocked off by a passage. Historical records suggest that the chamber once held a sarcophagus with unique details such as a corbel niche, sealed ventilation shafts, and several other unfinished features. In this video, we'll explore all the mysteries surrounding the Queen's Chamber and give an overview of this unique space. One particular mystery will be our focus for deeper investigation. In 1986, French architect and researcher Gilles Dormian was permitted to drill into the passage leading to the Queen's Chamber. Microgravity surveys and ground-penetrating radar suggested a low-density area near this passage. Dormian conducted 3 drilling operations into the western wall of the passage, each at a different angle, but all revealed tightly compacted sand between the limestone blocks. The first drilling revealed a 20 centimeters thick sand cavity, while the second passed through a 10 centimeter sand layer, and the final drilling revealed 40 centimeters of sand. Finding sand instead of funerary items led the media to consider Dormian's exploration a failure at the time. Since then, no further drilling has been conducted in the Great Pyramid. This sand is particularly intriguing because microanalysis showed it to be pure quartz sand, not native to the Giza Plateau. The closest match came from El Tor on the Sinai Peninsula, hundreds of miles away. Egyptologists have not paid much attention to this sand, with Mark Lehner and Zahi Hawass suggesting that it was merely filler material between the walls of the passage. However, this type of sand was not typically used by the ancient Egyptians as filler for such a grand structure like the Great Pyramid. Transporting this type of sand from such a far distance indicates it may have had a special purpose. The difference between the sand in the Queen's Chamber passage and the desert sand of Giza is striking. The passage sand contains 99% quartz, while the desert sand is a mix of calcium, quartz, and plagioclase. The grain size of the passage sand is also larger than that of the Giza desert sand. The passage sand grains have smooth, rounded surfaces, unlike the angular and sharp Giza desert sand grains. This significant difference raises questions about what benefit this special sand could have brought to the pyramid builders. To gain a better understanding of the properties of this sand, the author consulted with experts. A professor of engineering at the University of Sydney explained that the quartz sand in the passage would be more effective for certain construction methods, helping reduce friction when pulling heavy stone blocks across it, making the construction process easier. With all the gathered information, we can see that the mysteries surrounding the Queen's Chamber and the distinct nature of the passage, sand, open up many questions about the technology and construction techniques of the ancient Egyptians. These are not just fascinating details, but reflect the intelligence and ingenuity behind the building methods of a civilization that has endured for millennia. In conclusion, the author thanks the viewers for joining the El Gato channel in this journey to explore ancient Egypt. They invite viewers to subscribe to the channel to continue discovering more exciting mysteries from history.